Hello my dear students, welcome in your English class. Today is our second class and we were doing Daffodil's poem. Yes, yesterday have you read the poem and you have done your homework or not? I have said you to write the vocabs in your classwork copy. Okay, now let's move on to today's class and see what's the date today. So today's date is 13th April and today we are going to do the book exercises of the same lesson Daffodil. See, Daffodil's poem I hope you have read, and this vocabs also I think you have copied it in your classwork copy. Okay, now we will do the book exercises. Let me make it very clear that you have to do the book exercises with pencil only. And in your classwork copy, you have to write with gel pen. Is it clear? One more thing, you have to make only one copy for English. No classwork copy, no homework copy, nothing. Only one copy will be there for your English subject. Is it clear? Now, let's start with the exercises. Open your book, page number 10. See, this page we are going to start. So, here are given the meanings of some words. Find out the words from the boxes below and write in the space provided against each meaning. See here, certain meanings are given here. You can see certain meanings are given here and one box is given here in which all the words are given. We have to find out which meaning which word is having. Okay, so let's start. First one, I will do it on the board. Find out the meaning from the box. Okay, so first one, I hope you can see the board clearly. First one is moving from place to place. What is which word means moving from place to place? It means nomadic. Nomadic means moving from one place to another. The first answer will be nomadic. N-O-M-A-D-I-C. Please don't write wrong spelling. Spellings are given below. You can check. Second word is dangerous. Which word's meaning is dangerous? The answer will be treacherous. Okay, treacherous means dangerous. T-R-E-A-C-H-E-R-O-U-S, treacherous. Now see, surroundings. Which word means surrounding? It will be ambience. A-M-B-I-A-N-C-E, ambience. Now D, wriggle. Wriggle means writhe. W-R-I-T-H-E, writhe. Okay. Now E, calm. Calm is for which word? Calm is for peaceful. P-E-A-C-E-F-U-L, peaceful. Is it clear? Now let's move to F. To hate. To hate is loathe. L-O-A-T-H-E. Now G. Weird. Weird is what? Weird is strange. S-T-R-A-N-G-E, strange. H. To fade out. To fade out means dwindle. D-W-I-N-D-L-E, dwindle. Now, I. Mark left behind by a person. That is what? That is impression. I Impression, impression. Now J, related to courts and law, that is what? That is judicial. Judicial, judicial. Okay, so I hope you have understood how you have to do it. Now we will do question answers in our next class, that is in our third class for the lesson. Now we are going to solve the true and false. Yes, true and false. True or false. I will just write the answer on the board, okay? First one. The clouds were floating only over hills. The clouds were floating only over hills? No, because it was also floating on the vales, that is the valleys. So this is false. Now B. The daffodils were golden in color. This is true. Now C. The poet saw about 10,000 daffodils at a glance. Yes, this is the line of the poem. So this is true. The memory of the daffodils flashes in the mind of the poet. So this is true. So by this we have completed the true and false. Now we will do complete the sentences with the words from the poem. We will do here fill up. Okay? Yes. The poet could not but be gay in such a dash company. This is jocund company. A. The answer will be J-O-C-U-N-D, jocund. Now, second one. In vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye. I-N-W-A-R-D, inward eye. Now, the third one. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. Milky Way. Now, last one. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the dash waves in glee. It is sparkling waves. D1 is sparkling. S-P-A-R-K-L-I-N-G. Sparkling waves. Okay. Now we are going to do the tick the correct option. This thing I am going to do here only. Tick the correct option. A. The beauty of the daffodils was far more enchanting than that of a waves. The answer will be waves. So where waves is written, a box is given there. You have to put a tick mark on that. Now next one. The poet could not take his eyes off the golden daffodils. D-A-F-F-O-D-I-L-S, daffodils. C. When the poet is lonely, the memory of the daffodils would fill his mind with immense pleasure. P-L-E-A-S-U-R-E, pleasure. Now D. The poet saw that the daffodils were swaying in the breeze. So by this we have completed the book exercises of the poem Daffodils. I hope everything is clear to you. So please don't write wrong spelling. If you have any problem, you can ask me at my WhatsApp number between 1 to 2 p.m. But don't write anything wrong. Don't write wrong spelling or don't write anything which is inappropriate. Okay? Thank you, students. That's all for today. Have a nice day.